Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, my angels. Hello, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to do the 7 Horseshoe Tarot this morning and see what the energy is for today. There is a song in the background playing. Um, and it's like, I can't remember the artist, but it's like, love me back, love me back. So it's that song. And I feel like that's how your person feels. You're like about you. Like they love you and you pulled away from them. You pulled your energy away. You're no longer feeding into them. You're not accepting their calls. You're not contacting them. You probably blocked them, blocked their phone calls. Some of you may have moved or you're just not engaging. They may be reaching out to you from unknown numbers or reaching out to you telepathically, and they want that love back. Okay, they thought they had you. They thought you would never go anywhere, and like you got tired of their crap, and you had standards, and this person just didn't want to change. They didn't want to act in their higher self. They wanted to, just be negative, treat you like they've been treating every um, other female or male that's in their life, feel like their crap don't stink and you have to accept whatever they dish out. And that's not you. Like other people may welcome that. Other people may say, well, that's just them. That's just how they are. But, it doesn't flow with you. You're not going to accept that. That's just who they are and put up with what they want to bring to the table because you do. You have requirements. Like, you live your life a certain way and you want somebody who's going to compliment you, not make you look bad. Somebody who's going to represent you. Someone who else has morals and standards and values, okay? And so you didn't put up with a lot of stuff. And so when you realize this person wasn't going to change or that they weren't going to have any act right, you moved on. And now they miss you. They miss your energy. They miss the positivity. They miss the love and light that you brought to them. And they want to know, do you still love them? 2020 when I said that. They want to know, do you still love them? Because they love you. Okay? Okay, so let's learn a little bit of Palo Santos. Purify the energy in here. And also, we just want to go ahead and call on Father God. I call on you that if someone needs to hear this message, that you tune them into my page to receive the message. If they're dealing with anything, I ask that you know their heart, you know what they're going through, you know what lessons they need to learn, you know what healing they need in their life, God. I do call on my spirit guides, my ancestors that watch over me, that I cross over, and my confidant angel, just protect me as I do the reading. Okay, protect me from any negative energy, any negative influences, and anyone just trying to delay or stop my progress in trying to do what I'm being called to do. Okay, so what we're going to go over with the 7 Horseshoe Tarot, we go over the past. We look at what happened in the past, what events impacted your current situation, the present, the hidden influence, like what's unseen or problems and conflicts that's going on, the querent, which is the attitude that he or she has towards the situation, the influence of others and how close they feel, how people close to them feel about the situation and the influence they had on the situation. Then we'll look at what the course of action should be taken, and then finally the outcome. What is the final outcome and the resolution to the situation? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. All right, spirit guys. So what was the past? What past events led to the current situation between the collective and their partner or their ex, their soulmate? Let's get one more shuffle in here. Okay. So what past event led to the current situation between the collective and their person? Oh, something tried to come, but didn't come. Let's do that again. What past event? Okay. Door to value. Yeah, this person was chasing money. This person was in their 3D. They were chasing abundance. They were chasing material objects. And they put that ahead of love, ahead of healing, ahead of your relationship. They wanted to they wanted to be abundant. They wanted to build wealth. They wanted wealth, okay? They wanted to be with people who they thought could give this to them. They didn't see you as their abundance. They didn't see you or recognize your value to them. And what they were looking for was some type of stability, some type of this person was planning, they were planning their future, planning their life ahead, but they were planning an abundant future for themselves. They did not include you. Okay? So they were money hungry. They were probably an opportunist, went towards something or someone that they thought can bring abundance to them. Someone they couldn't have been codependent on, or they saw money signs on someone. They could have been out here in the streets. They couldn't have gone into a business contract with someone, or they could have done this little PPE loans. They were definitely chasing money. So something materialistic or financial grabbed their attention, and they caused them to push you to the side. Okay, but I feel like whatever it was that they were chasing, it didn't pan out. I have a feeling like it didn't pan out like they thought it would. Okay, so what's the present situation between? Thank you. So this person is now coming to appreciate you. They did not appreciate you because this is a 15. So with this 15 represents the double temptation, self-destructive patterns in tarot. And this is a 15. So this person did not appreciate you at the time. They didn't appreciate what you had to offer, what you had to give. And the reason why is because they were chasing temptation. They were going after lustful things. They were going after monetary things. Material objects. If someone came to their life that looked like they had more to offer than what you did, they definitely fed that relationship, went towards that. This person has a lot of self-destructive patterns that they did not realize or recognize that you came to. Like, they did see you as the rose. You see the rose in the hand? They did see you as the rose. So they were attracted to your beauty. They were attracted to your energy. However, with them being in the bushes, they couldn't let go of the past. They couldn't let go of their past ways. They couldn't let go of somebody in the past patterns, past habits, past influences, whether those are friends, family, whether they have children with someone. This lady is holding a handkerchief. So in this present time, this person is sad. I believe that they probably have cried over you. They feel they've been tearful over you. Now that they're appreciating the light and love that you did bring to their life, because now they're having to deal with these thorns. See the bush? This person's caught in these bushes. This person feels like they're trapped in a situation that they can't get out of. Okay, they feel like they've tangled themselves in the weeds. What they thought was beautiful flowers turned out to be nothing but weeds. Okay, so what they thought, they fell for illusions. They fell for the illusion of something that they thought they were going to gain, and they end up really having a loss. And not only having a loss in what they acquired, but a loss of you. Okay? So what's the hidden influence? Thank you. Healer of the ages. So the thing that you don't see going on in the background right now is this person is being called to heal. They're being called to... The divine is speaking to them. Their spirit guides, their ancestors are speaking to them. The universe is calling to them to heal their heart, to balance themselves, to balance their emotions. Okay? They're being called to let go of the past. They're being called to go into their higher self. With this being a 51, being 6, they're being called to make healthy choices. Go into healthy relationships, create healthy patterns. Okay. As well, this person is being called to listen to their intuition. Okay. The divine does have a healing for them, and they're called to use wisdom. They may be speaking to someone that is wise, someone who's found themselves in the predicament that they found themselves in before, and might be listening to advice. They're being called to follow their heart, to listen to their consciousness. They're being called to have positive intention. This person might be dealing with some physical, mental, or emotional illnesses at this time. And they're trying to figure out how to unblock that energy. But this is the thing, like, just what's going on with them? Like, okay, this person may have some symptoms going on, and they're going back and forth to the doctor, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a medical condition, mental or emotional condition, like because this person's so unbalanced and they need healing in the heart. What they don't realize is, like, the doctor might be saying, well, you know, we have to do tests, I don't really know what this is, it could be this, that, or the other. Like, it's energetic, you know, it's spiritual. This person now does not have spiritual covering over them because of all that they've done in the past. They're like, all the negative that they reaped, that they've sown, and, you know, they're reaping that now. They're reaping a harvest of that. So this person is just, it's energetic with what they're feeling. So this depression, this sadness, this physical ailments, you know, they may take a pill or something to help for a little while to ease discomfort, but what this person needs is spiritual healing. Okay, this person needs to face their karma. They need to deal with it. They have to pay it back. You know, this person came out with ill intentions. They didn't do right by you. They didn't do right, I feel, by a lot of people. And like, you are, in a sense, like they're walking karma. Like, you mirrored back to them the parts of them that they need to heal. And now this person is facing the agony of their, the consequences of their actions, of what they had to go through, and now they need to heal. Okay. So, what's the clearance? What's the attitude about the situation and what's going on with them right now? This person's definitely unhappy. Yeah, this person know they were deceitful. They were deceitful to you. I feel like they lied to themselves. They lied to others. They lied about you. They lied on you. This person just lied about their feelings. They went for material things. They went into the dark side. They fell into their negative energy. They followed negative energy instead of doing the right thing. This person knew what the right 1202 when I say that. This person knew who you were. They knew the right thing to do. They know right from wrong, but they choose to live in their lower self, their self no. Okay. Now this person is this person's envious. This person really saw you as an obsession. They didn't think you were going to go anywhere. They still feel like you belong to them. They don't want to see you move on. This person does have a lot of passion, but this person is also manipulative. And this person could be conniving. And they're sitting back and trying to think of how they can come back into your life, how they can get back into your good graces. But trust when I tell you that this person wanting to come back is just not because of they have so much love for you and they just miss you so much. Yes, they do miss you, but this person is an opportunist. So this person still wants to know how to gain off your energy, how to get you back, because you brought so much positivity and good luck to them. And now that this person's going through so much, see this evil, this envious look, this conniving look, this person, when they come back, if your last person to come back in your life, it's not going to fare well for you. Okay, they may gaslight you, they may love bomb you in the beginning, tell you what you want to hear, but this person is still wanting to reap off your energy, reap off of your good nature. Okay, they want to play on the feelings they think that you may still have for them, the love that you may still have for them. So they're still not at their higher self. There's no enlightenment in here. There's no spirituality here. There's no butterflies in here. There's nothing in here to tell you that this is anything positive about this person trying to come back to you, okay? Take note. Nothing. Okay. Thank you. The influence of others. People are telling them to be patient. This person is being called. Your angels are telling you to be patient. Things will happen in divine timing. If you and this person do cross paths, if it's meant to be, it will happen in divine timing. Not something that this person's going to make happen, not something that you can will back to you at this time. This person needs to take time to heal. Okay, you do have love coming towards you, and I do feel like it's going to be with a new person. It's going to be somebody, you know, spiritually on your vibration, not this person. Somebody who has good intentions, someone who's going to help you to heal, someone who's going to help you to manifest. Okay, someone who's enlightened, someone who's transformed. And with this being a winter season in here, it could be that you're going to meet this person in the winter. Well, 1441 when I say that. So look that angel number up. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So divine timing is at play. What this person is also going through at this time is definitely divine intervention. and divine timing is at play also with this person, with everything, the consequences that they're dealing with. Like, they're being called out on their stuff now, okay? 1505, when I say that, they're being called out to deal with themselves, to heal, to pay for all of the things that they've done to you. Okay, they're definitely receiving karma at this time. Okay. What's the next course of action? What should the course of action be at this point? Spirit, what's the course of action? Yeah, and I want to bring too, like with this patience card, this is the 16, so I just thought about that. 16 is a tower, and a tarot, in a tower moment, that is definitely an unexpected change, an upheaval in their life. So something's going to come and uproot what they've been building on, shake their life up in some type of way, to get them to heal, to get them to balance themselves out, to knock them off their feet, to bring them down to their knees. So something is definitely going on in their life right now. It could be a lot of conflict going on with relationships, whoever they chose or whatever they chose over you. That relationship could be falling apart. This person could just, we'll look into that when I do some confirmation. We'll look into that. Okay. So what course of action? Let's see, what course of action should be taken? Interesting. 2 cards came out. Strategy and the temple path. I want you to note this is 21 and this is 12. So if you look at the angel number 21, 12, it's the same number, just backwards. See, 12 and 21. So this person at this point is trying to, like I told you, think of a way, think of a strategy to come back into your life. This person is trying to come down the spiritual path right now. They're trying to raise their vibration. They're trying to find out how, you know, to come into their higher self, to do some healing work. This person could be looking up something. Their spirit guides are definitely speaking to them. They could be researching, looking up things about spirituality. They could be getting tarot readings. They could be taking notes. They could just be trying to send you a message, write to you, sending you a letter. This person may also be going back and rereading text messages or notes that you've given to them, old cards or something that you've given to them. They are being guided to come in and heal. So 21 is the World card in tarot, which is a completion, which is the end of a cycle. This person does know that you're in emotional fulfillment. They do know that this past way of living, they need to put into that. And then 12 in tarot also speaks to like surrendering and letting go, you know, getting a new perspective. So with this being a 21 and a 12, this person, you know, is realizing that the way that they have been living, that it's time to put an end to that. It's time to let go of the past situation, past hurt, past traumas, and heal so that they can elevate and transform into their higher self. Okay, so this person is trying to figure out how to do the right thing, and this person wants to do the right thing, and they know they need to come to you and give you some form of apology or something. Okay. What's the final outcome? And then we'll do some clarification. What's the final outcome, Spirit? I do want you to look at that 2112 though. Oh my gosh, 2 cards come out. Oh, no, it's 3 cards. No, that's too many. I need 1. If you want to be seen, you'll come out again. Yeah, this person's now appreciating you. Okay, here we are. We have 1. Yeah, this person wants to, they're being spiritually guided to come back towards you. Okay? However, keep in mind, this person's coming with some baggage, some luggage. This person may have children. You may have a child from this person. This person is wanting to come to the path that before they didn't know which direction to go to. Spirit is lighting the direction to come back to you, but this person wants to leave the past behind. They are still reviewing the past, but this person will come to you with baggage. So if this person comes to you prematurely, like this person is not healed. They're bringing all their baggage with you. So you need to keep in mind if this is something that you want to allow back into your life. Like, do you want to take this person with their past luggage, their luggage of betrayals, deceit, if they have children with other, you know, mothers or fathers, do you want to deal with them? Okay, is there somebody, are they bringing drama into your life? You know, it's kind of really what I feel like. Is somebody in the past not really wanting to let them go, and when this person comes, you're going to have to put up with a little bit of this when this person, like, things to think about. But this person is definitely wanting to come your way. This person will be coming with responsibilities though, okay? So let's see if we could do a little bit of clarification on this. Spirit guides, what can you tell me about distorted values with the past? I really feel like this person is definitely chasing material things, but tell me something about door to value. I need one more shuffle. Father, Son, let's do Holy Spirit. Okay, Spirit guys, what's on the door to value? Thank you. Yeah, this person wanted abundance. They did. They chased material things. They wanted material comforts. They weren't being self-sufficient. They went towards a woman, and this is like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that's who you could have been dealing with, or who they went towards. But they went to someone that they felt was more abundant than you. Somebody who they felt was luxurious. Somebody who they thought had more material gains. Something that they felt like they could be codependent on, or they could benefit from. Okay, they were looking for material comfort. It's someone who's going to be giving to them. What about appreciation? Yeah, so this person now wants to come in and appreciate you. This person wants to put in the hard work to get you back into their life. They're willing to develop their skills. They're willing to build. They want to be diligent in getting you back into their life. Give me something else in appreciation. And again, this person sees that right now they feel trapped. They appreciate you because they feel trapped in the situation. This person that they went to for material comfort, they feel trapped in there. They're in a mental imprisonment at this time. They feel like they're a victim of circumstances, a victim of their own limiting beliefs. They are dealing with some karma. So you have 2 8s out here, and 2 8s is 16. So this is another time moment. Okay, so this person again is going through a lot of things right now. Their environment is being shaken up. Their relationships are being shaken up. They might be being hit with some financial hardship right now. They might be losing opportunities for work. They might be getting hit with a lot of bills. Just things not going right. A lot of conflict going on in their life. Maybe in their neighborhood, in their environment, with their friends, with their family. You know, 2 earth signs out here. So definitely with this earth thing out here, this person is not grounded. They're not balanced. And their stability right now is shaky. Give me the seed. Yeah, this person's going in and meditating. This person's not sleeping. This person is trying to rest, trying to think. They're doing a lot of introspection right now. They're trying to figure out like how they can recharge themselves and gain a new perspective on how to get you back. I feel like this person's not. They're trying to take a look at themselves. They're trying to get peace from whatever they're going through, whatever situation they got themselves into. Okay, this person was very deceptive. With the Magician being in reverse, this person was very deception. And we have deceit, verifying deceit. So yeah, this person not only deceived you, but they deceived themselves. They had self-doubt. Okay, they didn't think their relationship with you can work. They kind of felt like you required too much of them. They weren't really ready to give their heart. They were very manipulative. They lied to you. They gaslit you. They were doing a lot of trickery. They made you think that they were single when they weren't. They were seeing other people. They had a lot of other options. Give me something else on this Magician in reverse. Because it's like we have deceit, verifying deceit. Like this person was really in their devilish ways. They didn't intend to do right by you at all. Yeah, and that's the truth. What I'm saying, what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay. Yeah, this person didn't intend to do right, but now they want to come in and offer you in the beginning. They want to listen to their intuition. They want to be creative. But look, check this out. You see the cup? Like this person wants to offer you a cup. They want to offer you something, but it's a fish in this cup. So this person cannot be trusted. Again, on this deceit card. So this person's going to come and they're going to offer you something. Also, this is a water sign, so this person could have got involved with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who could have deceived them, who could have made an offer to them, and it was a fishy offer, something not to be trusted, and yet they fell for it. But however, this person wants to offer something to you, but don't trust them. Like I told you earlier, I feel like if this person come back, they're still coming back in their deceitful ways. They're still coming back to be manipulative. They just don't want to see you moving forward without them, because they still feel like you're like possession, like you're meant to be with them, or they want to have some sense of control over you. Okay, they don't want to see you move on without them. Sorry. Give me something on patience, Spirit guides. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so what is going on with patience, with divine timing? This person right now, they feel like they need to defend themselves towards you. They need to defend their actions or past actions. They feel like now, like that you're working on yourself and you're moving on without them. Now that you're strengthening your courage, they feel like, you know, there's competition for them. They feel like you're moving on, you're dating, you're seeing someone else, and now they have to compete to get you back into their life. Okay, they feel like it's not going to be easy. They feel like you don't believe in them, you don't trust them. They feel like it's going to be a lot of hard work in order for them to even try to get back into your life. They see that you're coming, you're Queen of Swords at this point. Like, you have a lot of wisdom, you're sharp using your discernment. They see you as being independent. They see that you're not going to tolerate any BS. You're not going to put up with their BS. And they're a little fearful of actually even coming to you and talking to you, because they don't know how you're going to react to them. They don't want to be rejected by you, but they do realize that, like, you may want to curse them out, go off on them, or you just might have a sharp tongue with them. And they see that, like, you might be moving towards your Emperor. Like, you may be with your higher level soulmate, or somebody that you have found stability with someone else, and that they have to compete with your Emperor to even come back towards you. And they feel like they don't even have a chance at this moment to even get you back. But I don't think that's going to stop them from trying. Give me something on strategy. Yeah. So with strategy out here, they have the moon. So with that, this person definitely was, had illusions. They weren't listening to their intuition. They were hiding their truth from you. They were hiding their fears. They were trying to avoid something. I think they were trying to avoid a tower. They were trying to avoid falling in love with you. They did see you as being mysterious, and they were attracted to that. However, they fell for illusions. Like, they just held a lot of stuff from you. They held how they truly felt, what it really meant to them. They didn't want you to know their real emotions. But now they're trying to find the strength and the courage to come towards you and speak their piece. But again, be mindful. This person is not going to be honest when they come towards you, but they are determined to come back your way. Okay? They want to come on the other side of things. What else? What about the journey? Tell me about the journey. This person wants to be a Knight of Cups. They want to come in and they want to charm you. They want to have some emotional, they want to be emotionally sensitive with you. They want to tell you, they want to offer you a cup. They do want to come towards love now. They're tired of these superficial relationships. They want to bring balance into you guys' relationship. They do miss the friendship that you had. They did see you as healing. You are their happiness, their positive, their sweet spot in their life, and they just want to come out of this negative spot and how you see them. But again, like, the relationship you have with them is completed. Like, the world is the end. You've given them a chance. They didn't do the healing. You were the Empress that was brought to them to come in and heal them and balance them out. You were abundance. You were nurturing. You were fertility for them. And they didn't come your way. Okay? And now it's over. The relationship we have with them has come to an end. So they're going to have to deal with whatever bed they made for themselves. They're going to have to lie in that. They're going to have to deal with that. They can no longer come towards you. They're being blocked. They're being blocked, by your spirit guides. They're being blocked by your angels. They're just going to have to sit and deal with in their own. They're going to have to heal and deal with what they have coming on. Okay? So let me see. What is an angel message for this, and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, this person caused a lot of unnecessary chaos for themselves. by trying to be so deceptive, so deceiving. They just brought a lot of unnecessary, negativity into their own lives. And the sad part about it is they still want to come and be deceptive. They don't want to let you go, but they're not really ready to grow up, be that person you need them to be either. So they still want to, by any means necessary, come in. Spirit guys, what's your angel message for this? So we can wrap this up. Look for a sign. Alright, so calling angels, look above, look for the universe, look for your spirit team to give you a sign. If this person starts coming back to you, look for a sign, call on them, find out, is this real? Can this person be trusted? Because I really feel like they cannot, okay? Should I let this person back in my life? Should I open up the lines of communication? Is this the route that I need to go back down? And pay attention, listen to your intuition, look for a sign, and listen to your body. Your body will give you signs too, okay? So use that. Thank you. This is my reading for today, for allowing me to be part of your healing journey. I will put another reading out for you for today, but just please keep in mind, listen to your intuition. This person will come back around because they see you moving on without them. They're still in their deceptive ways. They have not changed. So pay attention and stay guarded. Bye.